Oh, look, there's some gold down there. Looks like I just happen to have this one pickaxe, so I'm going to go down and get it. Let's ride this waterfall down because it's safe. Oh, gee. And I'm dead.
Hey, this is RonnygoBOOM and welcome to my trap tutorial series. Today I'm going to show you some triggers that are completely undetectable. Alright, so everybody's seen this trigger before, but I'm going to show you anyway how it works. Basically, a player walks by, and unbeknownst to them, even though they are passing what seems like a normal corner in this 1x2 hallway, they can pick up items through the wall, which they may or may not see. Another way that you might not have known that you could do it is you can absorb items actually through the top left side of your screen. So let's take a look at that again. Absorbed right through that corner. The last way to absorb items is through a corner like this, maybe when you're swimming up through a water stream or some vines. You might also absorb some items when you're climbing a ladder in a hallway like this. You might have guessed it by now, but I'm trying to show you that you can trigger redstone just by having a player absorb items that they don't even see. Now you might be wondering, well, how do we restock the item on top of the pressure plate? Well, here we go. This is one of the triggers that I've completed. This is a very simple design. All it requires is one redstone torch, 2 repeaters, 1 piece of redstone dust, and a dropper or a dispenser. I like to use droppers better because they can drop things like arrows without shooting them. And you can hook up any of these inputs to your trap. Your trap can come off of this, it can come off of here. It doesn't really matter where the redstone comes off of. There are many places. But the point is we want to always have an item on this wooden pressure plate. So here's how we do it. I'll just start right over here. Okay, so we're going to have a lamp with a wooden pressure plate on top of it. We're going to put a dispenser right here. Then we're going to encase it in glass. The reason we do this is so the item always falls on the pressure plate as we want. We don't want that item to go flying out somewhere where we don't know where it's going. So we're just going to place some glass here to kind of encase it, and then one more layer right up. It doesn't have to be glass, it can be any type of block, but I just wanted to show you how it works with glass. Next we're going to use a redstone torch coming right off here with a little bit of a base so that we can place some repeaters. Then we have a repeater here, repeater here. I set them to high ticks. You don't have to, but that's just to make it a slower clock than a redstone dust here after a block there, and we are all set. The last thing we have to do is just fill up our dropper with any item, and there we go. Now we just want to change this block right here to a solid block, that way the torch affects that dispenser. There we go. And over here are just a few of the ways that I've built these mechanisms to work. So for example, I have one right behind this wall in this corner right here, and if we climb up these vines holding forward, we start to fall through and we fall to our death. Long pitfall trap. Hoppers collect our loot at the bottom. So the way that this works is we absorbed an item, and then those pistons retract, pulling back the block behind these vines. So let's take a look back here. Pistons retract, pulling back the block behind these vines. We'll absorb that item just to show you. Those vines stay suspended in the air, which is really interesting. And if you're actually holding shift, you don't fall through, which is one of the caveats of using the vines. We'll climb this again. This time I'm going to hold shift. And, ooh, since I was still holding forward, I fell all the way through. This one is actually pretty tough to avoid. Alright, I'm here with HeyImLee!
Hey!
And we're here in the Choicecraft Creative world, and we're going to make some traps for you guys. Let's check it out.
Oh, look, there's some gold down there. Looks like I just happen to have this one pickaxe, so I'm going to go down and get it. Let's ride this waterfall down because it's safe. Oh, gee. And Yeah, I'm dead.
All right. So, this waterfall is a ruse to get you in this corner. Once you're in this corner, you're able to absorb an item through the corner. That item specifically is this redstone torch. It could be any item, it doesn't really matter what it is. But the point is that item can be absorbed through this corner. Lee, absorb it through the corner, please.
Yes.
Okay, so as Lee goes down, he absorbs that torch through the corner. Now that's especially important because it works as a proximity trap. If you're really close to this, you can absorb that item as long as your inventory is not completely full. And when that item is lifted off the pressure plate, it triggers this redstone mechanism. Now, that pressure plate triggers this redstone when there's an item on it. And when there is no longer an item on it, this redstone torch gets turned on, which triggers the dispenser, as well as this simple little timer that will keep going around until an item stays on that pressure plate. Now, I hooked up some other redstone here, as you can see. This redstone hooks up to pistons in the side. The pistons in the side destroy the water stream, so it basically pushes you to the bottom. And then I have pistons in the floor as well. The pistons in the floor open up to reveal a pitfall trap. And as you fall, you pretty much die.
Yes, you certainly do. And I know it works, because I did it.
All right, so we're going to take this waterfall down or up, it doesn't matter. The pistons push you to the side and the floor opens up. And then you land here on this pressure plate. This is just a simple design I made to suffocate you. I'm in creative mode, so I'm not going to die, but yeah, you get the picture. And hoppers at the bottom, collect your items. All right, go ahead, Lee. Whenever. Just go slow. Come out or in, doesn't matter. Just go into the cave. You don't have to go that slow. Move silence. Alright, this is literally exactly the same thing, except for it uses the top right corner. Alright, so I literally just built this to show you that if a player walks underneath a block like this, it can be absorbed through the top right corner or top left corner, it doesn't matter what side. In fact, you could do both sides. Show him, Lee. Just walk right up to that so I can show him that it absorbs an item through that corner.
Okay. Dang it, silence.
It absorbs items through the corner. Easy. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video, and check out Lee's channel right here. This season I'll be making a lot more traps. Check my channel regularly for new undetectable traps. Make sure to like it and share it with your friends after you kill them.